What's up, Bronze Age believers? Gonna do things a little differently this week as I test out my new Purple Panda mic ahead of MegaCon season. Gonna do a comic haul video this week and show you some of the books I picked up during a comic crawl that I had with a lot of my comic book friends that live in and around here in our Florida collecting area. So gonna show you all of those books, gonna talk a little bit about the shops. There will be videos coming your way for each one of those shops that we visited during our time together. So look forward to that on the channel. And of course, if you like what's happening on the channel, always feel free to like, please subscribe, and let us know down in the comments what you like about the shops and the channel itself. And if you have a comic crawl crew of your own, we'd love to know who they are and what you guys are doing and where you like to shop. Without further ado, let's hit the books. Okay, comic fans, let's take a look at the books that were part of this haul during my comic crawl with my friends. These are going to come at you in alphabetical order, so let's start off with the Avengers, the new Avengers title here, a little Spider-Woman cover that I had my eye on for a little while that is a little difficult to find, but happy to have that in the PC. Speaking of Avengers, I am only one book now away from completing my Black Panther run, the OG run from the Bronze Age, courtesy of Jack Kirby and a slew of other talented folks. This is issue number 7. There is issue number 8, and I am only missing now issue number 9 to complete that run. Okay, sticking with Mighty Marvel Comics and the Marvel Comics group, we have a classic cover here by Ron Wilson and Mike Zeck interior art. I've almost got the entire Mike Zeck run here now that I've obtained issue number 230. There's a little bit of a chip or a tear right there in the cover, but I'm happy to have this in my collection as well. Got it for a great price, and now that is part of the run. Also part of that run, wrapping things up with Mike Zeck, is Captain America issue 289. 3 other Mighty Marvel books. All 3 of these came in the dollar bin, believe it or not. This is Fantastic Four issue 185. Little Agatha Harkness goodness there. Issue number 199. Always good to have a Doctor Doom book. And lastly, issue number 213. I'm not a major Fantastic Four guy, but I've recently come around to some of these covers and the significance that the first family of Marvel Comics has in the greater comics universe. Let's bounce over to DC Comics for a little bit. Firestorm is one of those characters that has existed over a lot of ages of comics for DC. Of course, brought to print in the Bronze Age, tiptoed over into the Copper Age, and of course still exists in the modern comics universe, but some of this early work by Jerry Conway and Pat Broderick and stuff on Firestorm, very, very great stuff. Love the pencils, love the artwork here. I nearly have this entire run as well. These were also dollar bin books. So issue number 44, issue number 55, and lastly issue there number 56. Got me some more dollar bin goodness back into the Mighty Marvel ranks here with some late 100 Iron Man artwork. This is issue 191, and then we bounce over to issue 192. Then of course we have Kazar Volume 3 in the Bronze Age, and I got issue number 4 here. I've nearly wrapped up this particular run with Kazar from the Savage Land. And issue number 8 of Rom the Space Knight. Some of the pencils here and artwork by Al Milgrom and interior pencils by Sal Buscema. Just great stuff from the Bronze Age of comics. I came across some great Ghost Rider comics up at Davy's Toys. Now, his comics weren't priced, those that he had among some of the long boxes, but he was pretty fair in his assessment of what they were worth when I brought them to the counter. Not nearly as bad as some of the horror stories you hear from other shops that do that counter pricing stuff. This is issue number 36, and I think I'm about ready for Roxxon to take control of our gas. Look at that, 67 and 69 cents a gallon. Yeah, I'm down with that. Then we have issue number 49. All of these books were $3 a pop, which is pretty fair in the marketplace. Issue number 62, issue number 64, Got some great art here from a lot of Marvel mainstays, including Bob Layton, who did a lot of great Iron Man stuff. So there's issue number 65. Continuing on in this run with issue number 66. And if you'll notice, a lot of these books still have the not only newsstand editions, but they have the newsstand stamp on them too. So that is pretty interesting. So they're on almost all these books. So then issue number 67, see the stamp on there as well. This is a bit of a key issue, issue number 68, little retelling of the origin of Ghost Rider. Nothing major though. And then issue number 69 and issue number 70. So 10 books in the Bronze Age Ghost Rider run there, with some great artwork, and some of the early books obviously are heating up for this particular character, but love this artwork. These were books that I had growing up, but were just lost to the ravages of time. Earlier on, we got a more modern look at Spider-Woman. Here is the classic Bronze Age run that ran for 50 issues, and I'm close to wrapping this particular run up as well. This was one of those titles that I collected when I was a kid, but you know, back then you didn't really tell your friends that you collected female superhero books. You know, I was the tough guy. I read Superman, and I read, you know, various other things. I read Conan the Barbarian. So but I did collect Spider-Woman, didn't always keep these issues, but always had a great appreciation for the early stuff with Carmine Infantino and a lot of the other great people that brought this book to the pages of Marvel Comics. And there is issue number 29. These weren't dollar bin books, but they were very affordable in the back issue racks of Acme Superstore.
We had a great time.
We had a great time.
Yeah.
Acme Comics Superstore. Definitely check that store out.
Correct.
Especially you, Boat, when you see this.
Oh, you missed out big time. Man.
Yeah,
So a lot of toys today.
Yeah, toys and guns.
Yeah.
Yes.
Toys, guns, and
Who would have ever thought that comics and guns would mix? Apparently.
Yeah, we used to want to take all their comics. It was awesome.
Another great day, great books, great friends, great food. We hope you guys are having an awesome time, whatever's happening in your comic world. Peace out.
Later.
And I thank you for watching. So until next time, keep Bronze Age believing, comic fans.